Welcome back, future medicos. Recently, I raised an RTI to Directorate General of Health Services, Union Government, where I wanted to know the status of seats that have been left vacant in 2021 under MCC counseling. My focus was on to find out exactly whether there were any seats that are left unfilled in government colleges by MCC, because from last year MCC has introduced a new procedure where they stopped returning the All India Quota seats back to state governments. When the seats were returned back to state governments, the state governments made sure that all the seats are filled with state candidates. But once MCC kept the seat, and since all the rounds of counseling is online, I always had a doubt that seats will go vacant because it is very difficult to fill 100% seats through online counseling. At least MCC should think one round of physical spot counseling at some stage, otherwise certainly there are going to be seats vacant. So I wanted to validate my thinking, so I raised an RTI to MCC. My question is this, right? MCC conducted nearly 5 rounds of counseling last year. Round 1, round 2, mop-up round, stray vacancy round, and then special stray vacancy round. At the end of stray vacancy round, there were 323 seats were vacant, right? That's basically for special stray vacancy round. We had 323 seats available in government colleges. I'm not talking about deemed universities. This is purely government colleges. So I asked them how many seats had been filled, whether all the 323 seats had been filled. If not, please let me know the breakdown of how many seats were unfilled. State-wise, I asked for the breakdown. And I also asked whether MCC had returned any seats back to the state. If yes, please provide the number. Right? This is my query, and I will show you the reply for my RTI from MCC. Now, this is the reply I got from MCC. And I was surprised. Of course, I'm not very familiar with what is the rules. Here you can see that in reference to the RTI, it is informed that blah, 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 right? Finally, what they are saying, information sought in the RTI application is a query in nature, which is not covered under Section 2F of the RTI Act 2005. So basically they are saying, hey, whatever you are asking, I cannot provide you. It is a query, right? We are not obligated to reply to you. Okay, so maybe, I'm not sure, but however, right, finally, in fact, they have provided some information, even though saying that I will not provide. The third paragraph gives the information I wanted to a certain extent. It's not complete information, but to a certain extent, some information is there. It is informed that at the time of the online allotment process, all medical or dental UG seats were allotted to the eligible candidates. Basically, they are saying we allotted everything, right? Okay, that we know. Even after completion of all 5 rounds of online counseling, including a special stray vacancy round, still 14 MBBS seats were vacant. Okay, this is the irritating news. We have to understand that after conducting 5 rounds of online counseling, 14 MBBS seats in prestigious medical colleges are vacant. There are candidates queuing up to get a seat in government medical colleges, but here MCC has wasted 14 MBBS seats. Now I do not know whether the procedure has been improved to ensure that there are no vacancies this year. I doubt it is, right? There are problems in MCC's counseling procedure, particularly, for example, mop-up round to stray vacancy round. Mop-up round, they are saying, right, you fill the choices in mop-up round and the same choices will be used in stray vacancy round. They should not do that. They should look at some candidates might not be willing to participate in stray vacancy round. Eliminate them. Don't allot seats to candidates who are not at all interested. And special stray vacancy round, right? They conducted all these and then finally so many seats are vacant. That too in government colleges. That is irritating. Right? If it is in a deemed university, I can understand the fee structure is higher, people don't want to join. But in government colleges, why there should be vacancy? If there is a vacancy, just shows the inefficiency of the counseling authority, nothing else. Right? They put so many conditions, they make life difficult for students, but their procedures still cannot ensure 100% seats are filled up. Highly shameful. But anyway, right, let's look at what are the colleges that were not filled. Okay, the 14 colleges, these are the 14 colleges that has been provided by MCC. AIIMS Bhubaneswar, right? You can see that, right? AIIMS also have vacancies. AIIMS Bhubaneswar, Maulana Azad Medical College, New Delhi, right? This is one of the most popular college. In All India Quota, typically Maulana Azad fills very, very fast. But even there, a seat is vacant. AIIMS BB Nagar, AIIMS Kalyani, right? There are 3 seats already you can see in AIIMS. Then Motilal Nehru Medical College, Uttar Pradesh, JIPMER Karaikal, Calcutta National Medical College, Jalawar Medical College in Rajeshwar, Calcutta National Medical College, another seat. So 2 seats are vacant in Calcutta National Medical College. Autonomous State Medical College in Uttar Pradesh, ESIC Medical College, Gulbarga in Karnataka, MG Institute of Medical Sciences in Maharashtra, Government Medical College, Kankar in Chhattisgarh, and then finally Lady Hardinge Medical College in New Delhi. Once again, this is a popular college, right? The vacancy is in SC candidate, but at least it could have been allotted. I'm sure there are SC candidates available. So these are the 14 seats. You can see that at least 3 seats are vacant in AIIMS, 1 seat in JIPMER, 1 seat in Maulana Azad, 1 seat in Lady Hardinge. At least these are all very popular colleges, and I'm sure candidates are willing to take these seats. The only problem, the counseling has to be made much better. MCC should start taking some inputs from candidates, some inputs from parents, some inputs from experts to understand how the counseling can be made better. It cannot be made better by making life difficult for candidates. You cannot make just by introducing security deposit, introducing that, oh, you cannot resign anymore, right? These are all conditions that are not going to ensure that seats are filled up. In my opinion, at least 1 round should be physical spot counseling. It is taken straight away, right? It can be conducted through a video conferencing. Candidates can be called to headquarters of each state, and then a physical spot counseling is conducted through video conferencing, particularly the stay round I'm talking about. If you do that, and then take the original documents, and then on the spot ask them to make the payment of the fees, take the original documents, give the allotment letter, they will not leave the college. Now online counseling, the problem is you allot the seat through online, and then you give an opportunity for the candidates to think. There is no guarantee that a candidate who is holding a seat is not participating in the counseling, even though MCC puts that as a requirement for stay vacancy round. I don't know how many candidates do comply to that requirement. So MCC, I believe they have to completely revamp their counseling procedure. Unless this is done, we are going to see these kind of seats going unnecessarily wasted. It's a national waste. It's a government medical college and seats are going waste, while there are people queuing up to get these seats, right? I hope MCC will look into it. Thank you. Bye-bye.